Alright, let's try that again. Hey, there we go. Hello, Dama. Yeah, for whatever reason, Streamlabs just ate it the second I went live, so I had to restart it. And I don't know if StreamerBot is reconnected. Hopefully it is. Alright, only one way to find out.
Sandana 64RD says restart stream mode activate.
Let me just do a quick test and see if Streamlabs is connected. Streamlabs is doing good.
Domination says I can see and hear.
Where is the game though? There's the game. Okay. We are good. God, you love tech issues right out the gate. Anyway, how you guys doing? It's been a bit. Fish working. Fish looks like it's working. Good, good.
Domination says I just wanted to be first in chat so I can be first in your heart.
Aw, Demo. I deeply appreciate it. Oh, where is... you? I need you on a different monitor. You on a different monitor. There we go. Hey, where the hell did we leave off? Head to a new biome? That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's turn off the music for now. Yeah, here, Spotify. Let's see what new islands await us.
Sickness says hello slash.
Hello, Magnus. Welcome. Oh, we get a cutscene. I want to follow you. Bullshit, you're traveling that smoothly. You're just clipping through the ground. That was a tree. Okay. Luggage, sure. What all did I bring? Right. The bungalow. Give. Alright. Oh, this is rather limited. Where's the gun? Contract at local police department gave me some intel on their alarm system. We need to shut it off in order to gain access to their storage rooms. The alarm system can only be disabled unnoticed if the terminals are hacked within 1 minute. Gotcha. Alright, so we have very limited tools to work with. That is a shame. But we will make it work. Once the required targets have been cleared, the timer will stop and you can walk safely back to the escape boat. If you plan to hack any optional targets, you must hack one of the 2 primary targets last. Okay. Oh, God. Alright, so I'm going to guess we want to do this. Well, no, we don't need to get back to the boat within 60 seconds, so we could start with either of them. Security is a fire alarm. Alright, let's see what we are working with. Really, just the sledgehammer, spray cannon, extinguisher. That's... Oh, that's very limiting. Can't find tools, can I? I can. It only has 2 shots. Oh, no. Alright, real quick. How good is it? Oh, it's an unupgraded shotgun. Oh, no. Uh, 4 planks of wood. Alright, let's investigate around, see what other tools we can find. Because I think that's going to be vital to our success. We got propane tanks, that's always good. Dock, don't see how that helps us right now. Do I have any way of getting into you? Do you have anything I want? Wait. A handgun? Well, that's not nothing. Let's carry on. Is there a way up? Ah, over here. What goodies do you have? More shotgun ammo, that'll help. Bridge is out. Got some cable, but I don't know what good that does me. I've never found a use for it. Do we have access to a boat. Looks like there's one back over here. There's also that tower up there. Perfect. Would help if I actually hit the ladder. Oh, I am not going all the way up here for one of the optional objectives. Hunting rifle. Why do I need a hunting rifle? I guess binoculars? Let's find that boat. Oop. Uh-oh. I am a little stuck. There we go. It's still structurally fine. No, that's my escape boat. But... excuse me, sir. Is that a gun turret? I want to check that out. More ammo. Oh. Why do I have access to this? Doesn't seem to do that much. Let's carry on and check the other objectives. Let's see. Next one is the other primary one. So that's a path going over there. Definitely gonna want to check all that out. Gently. Carefully. Let the myth up. Thank you. Tuning kit. What's in here? More guns. I'm concerned at the amount of guns it's giving me. So the other primary objective is in there. We might need to blow the wall open in order to get in. Are there any other supplies back in here? High precision scale. More cable. I need to find out what use cable is. That's where it came from. here. Doesn't super look like it. What about up here? Cash? And not much else. Anything in the caves? Looks like just a grating. Oh, wait. And a genuine peg leg. Perfect. That does not help me at all. Excuse me. Sirs. No, I need you right side up. That's the opposite. Mistakes are being made. Whatever, we got there. Anything I can do with you, perhaps? Can I use you as a ramp? Don't think so. Another dock. Not much over here. Alright, let's check out the primary objective. Can I just open the door? No. Do I need to open the door? Yes. What is...
Examination says I'm afraid you're out for this of the OSHA regulations. I need you to add a hard hat and or a high-vis vest.
Do I have one of those? Let me check. Do I have something prepared? I have a fishing hat. That's not a hard hat. I do have a hard hat. It's facing the wrong way, but we will make it work. That's basically not at all correct, but oh, come on. You can attach better to my head, I think. We'll just have to work with it. Whoop. There we go. All right. Now that we are fully OSHA compliant, no. Okay. That tells me step 1 is going to be a quick save.
Examination says as long as no longer looks at you closely, they won't notice.
Perfect. You are not explosive barrels. Shit. I thought you were
Examination says
explosive
people
barrels.
don't tend to look at the tubers a lot, right?
I don't think so. We're a very stealthy bunch. Okay, I found the explosive, so we're just going to revert, save some ammo. We're just going to gently abscond with... Can I not grab you? I am pressing the right button, right? Alright, so it will not let me abscond with those explosives, which is unfortunate. These ones, however, going to very gently, very delicately move into position. This netting, I don't need any of that in my way. Get out of here. Very gently. Ow. Very gently, I said.
Sickness says whoops.
Very gently deposit you there. We only needed 2, probably. Alright, so there's one of the primary objectives. There's some more bullets. Can I widen this? Probably with more explosives. See, we really needed 3 explosives. Might be some more back over here. That would be great for me. That would be lovely, if that were true. Which it does not appear to be. Oh, don't you do this to me. Alright. In lieu of explosives, we have this motorized sledgehammer. Perfect. Oh, thank God. Only 2? No! I need so much more than 2. Could I have... What is this? Some sort of cell? Anything in there? Doesn't look like it.
Examination says why not just fist everything?
Mostly my fists are not strong enough for everything. Otherwise, I absolutely would. Alright, so... I need to get up there. What's the best way of getting
Examination
up
says
there?
sounds like a skill issue.
It kind of is. I have weak bird
Examination
bones.
says have you tried killing good?
That sounds like work. I'll consider it. If nothing else is working, I guess I can put in some effort. Battery. Pipe bombs. Handy in a pinch, but I would really just prefer more regular bombs. Can I just make that jump? Not at all. Okay. So I need to get up here. Nope, nope. Eek. Damn it. Eek. Perfect. Nailed it. First try. How the hell do I get up here? Just climb the rocks? Alright. West turret. wood. Wood does not help me. Do I use one of my bombs here? More pipe bombs, that's something. What am I dealing with? Hello. Hello. Alright. This has a lot of climbing involved. What's the most efficient way to do this? God, all of the secondary objectives have a lot of climbing involved. There's no way I can just bring you down, is there? No, you are wired. It only says there's a fire alarm, so... Can I just knock you down? Let. I don't think I have the tools to bring this down. Well.
Warning! Warning!
Okay, so there is just a wired security alarm. That sucks. Okay. How do we work with this? How do we work with this? So I need a shortcut up to there. I can probably make one of those. Because I feel like since this is in the middle of the island, we don't want to be hitting this one first. Oh, these are unupgraded. Oh, these are completely unupgraded. Oh no! Is this gonna work? Kinda. Not the best, but we'll make it. We'll make do. We have an ad coming up in 1 minute. That's also unfortunate. Alright, so I can get up there. That should be fine for this one. What about up here? got an ad starting in 15 seconds, so get up, stretch, hydrate, do what you gotta do. We will be back in 3 minutes with more Teardown. Are you wired to? Interesting. That's a decent amount of slack.
Damnation says so, Myth. Now that it's just and I.
Yes, Donna. How you been?
Damnation says, can you hold me? Feather my face.
Unfortunately, my VTuber only has head tracking. I physically cannot move my arms. Like, this is the extent of my range of motion, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would.
Damnation says, can you kiss me with the human mouth that's inside your bird mouth?
Oh, did I freeze up? Hey, tracking. I don't believe there is a human mouth inside my bird mouth. Can I... What do I need to do?
Damnation says, fun fact, that was a Pathfinder character I once played.
You're going to have to elaborate on that. This. We're back in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. So I'm noticing the alarm on this one has a decent amount of slack.
Damnation says I was an awesomer, the variant where you have a bird/eagle head.
Ah, yes, the ASMR. I am familiar. Oop. Okay, ceiling, I need you to fuck off. Just ever so gently.
Damnation says, and I made a joke once about kissing someone, but people pointed out I only had a beak.
Oh no. You could give them a peck.
Damnation says, so I said no, it's with the human mouth inside the beak. Damnation says, and it's stuck.
That is a horrifying mental image, and I love it. So, if I were to break...
Damnation says, don't worry, it gets worse.
Oh, good! Oh, God, where did you go? Down here? Oh, shit. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news is in principle, my plan works. Bad news, I've made everything worse. How do I rectify you?
Domination says Pathfinder
I've
has
only
a
got
table
one
of
question
100
for you.
random things you're
And how
awesomer
about
has,
you,
and since
princess?
everyone in the
Would
party
you like
was
a
an
cigarette?
awesomer, we decided
No,
to
but
roll
get him
on
a
it.
beer.
Domination says I ended up with breathing that sounds like the ocean.
Sure. Also, hello, Arable. Welcome.
Domination says and as the final kicker.
How do I
Domination says I was a mutation warrior, so I got mutagen and mutations from Alchemist. Domination says I grew a third arm.
This is a fucked up bird, my man. Can I? Is this only gonna fuck me up further? Only science can tell us. Yes, that will 100% fuck me up further. Okay.
Domination says also I got wings from that, but my character arm already had wings.
I mean, more wings means more ASMR, I'm pretty sure. At this point, I'm just fucking around to see what I can get away with.
Domination says so I had a vestigial pair of wings, and then one pair that only worked for a limited amount per day.
This poor bird man.
Domination says I could use a bow and a shield though, so that was rad.
Okay, we are making some amount of progress. How do you bow and shield? Isn't a bow two-handed?
Domination says how many arms did I have myth?
You know, asked and answered. That's on me.
Domination says that's why I grew the third arm.
Oh, it was an intentional choice. Perfect. Okay, this is working pretty good.
Domination says well yeah, duh.
Okay, oh. I'm fucking things up a little bit. Okay. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking great, actually. How much slack do I have? Not too much. Alright, but that's fine. So...
Domination says that campaign had 2 highlights for me, one super rad and the other just funny because of timing. Domination says and I'll ramble on this until someone stops me.
Nah, man, go for it. I'm just plodding over here. Right, this is just a dry test. This is not a real attempt. This is just how's it working out.
Damnation says I kinda want to watch you play Hearts the Shipbreaker now though.
I think I'm familiar with that one. It's where you're like an astronaut in space and you're like cutting up debris or ships.
Damnation says ships, yeah.
God, that took 40 seconds. And I still have to get all the way over there. Yeah, I'd be kind of interested in messing around with that. Is that a multiplayer one, or is it strictly single player?
Damnation says single.
That's a little unfortunate, but it makes sense. Okay, so...
Damnation says but Ship Graveyard Simulator 2 has multiplayer, I think.
Well, that sounds great. Cable. Jump down there. Okay. I think if I can make a better exit for over here. I only have 2 bombs, so let's...
Damnation says I wonder if its physics is still super wonky though.
I kind of love wonky physics. Go from here. Yes.
Damnation says nah, this was bad wonky.
Ah. So just frustrating, not funny. So boop. Run out here.
Damnation says like sections of ship floating when they should have collapsed.
I see. Hold you. Run up here. Hold you. Run over there, hold you, then I need to boat out. But other than that, it was still a decently fun game, hopefully. Okay, now I can...
Damnation says I enjoy it enough to do most of the ships, yeah.
Well, that's good at least. Alright, so I need a boat, like, right here.
Damnation says I would check recent reviews though. I remember reading the DLC as fucked with it more.
Hopefully in a good way and not a detrimental way. No, I need a boat.
Damnation says son of both is what I remember.
That's a little unfortunate, but that's kind of development for you.
Damnation says which is why I decided to wait and then it made me move on.
Oh, trust me, I know that feeling. I have so many fucking projects on the back burner that I cannot stick to. I need to get back to work on the whole dinosaur shit. Maybe I'll do that after stream. Is there anything over here? Rum distillery. That sounds explosive.
Domination says so. Pathfinder has a variety of weapon enchantments, one of which is phase locking. Domination says it prevents whatever you hit from teleporting for 1 round.
You know, I was going to say, that does, like, the title sounded
Domination
like
says
something
easily one of my
teleportation
favorite
related.
weapon enchantments.
I don't think I've ever fought anything that had teleportation in any of the tabletops I've played. What am I looking at over here? More bombs, thank you, God. Oh, that is big explosive.
Domination says once you get to mid to low high, fucking everything. Domination says teleport.
Unfortunately, I never got that high level in any of the campaigns I run. Most of them were pretty short. Anything? Door open? No. Wall open? No. Window open. Cash.
Domination says anyways, a chain kitten ambushed us in our hotel and managed to kill one of us.
A chain kite? I don't know what a chain chiton is.
Domination says he was about to run away with the corpse.
Ow.
Domination says Demon Nav uses chain telekinesis.
Well, that does sound unpleasant to fight. I don't want demons fucking with me with chains. That sounds miserable. Kick his ass.
Domination says yeah, they are tough. Hard to hit too.
What all am I working with? Another gun emplacement. Another gun. More ammo. Not bad. I'm trying to think what the toughest monsters I had to fight in any of my campaigns were. I think it was mostly just a haunted house.
Domination says so. I was trying to figure out how to save my buddy's body. Do I take the shot even though it's really difficult and I probably wouldn't kill the kitten anyways?
Because, yeah, you would need... You need the body in order to resurrect, so I definitely get that. Oh, thank God, a blowtorch. Oh, God. Finally.
Domination says, and I had an epiphany. I didn't really care about the kill in the moment. I cared more about the body. Domination says, so I shot an arrow into my friend's corpse XD.
I'm assuming there's more to it than just an arrow. I assume there's a larger plan at work with that action. What's over here? God, I'm just exploring.
Domination
right
says, well, the arrow is phase locking.
now. Ah!
So the kitten teleported
Perfect.
away, leaving his body.
Yep, that's smart as hell. There's an elevator? We have elevators? I don't think this is going to be faster than me just jumping down. Yeah, I think I'd rather just jump down.
Domination says, have you played Pathfinder 1E or D&D 3.5?
I've played D&D 5 and Pathfinder 1. I've also played some Lasers and Feelings, which is a blast, but I've only done that once.
Domination says, okay, so you know how skill ranks work. Are you familiar with the linguistic skill?
It's been a bit. You might need to remind me.
Domination says it's a skill that deals with language, but the important part here is that every rank you put into it, you learn a new language. Domination says it's my favorite useless skill in PF1E by far.
That does sound familiar, yes. And I can definitely see how, like, knowing multiple languages can, you know, even if it doesn't have any real use, like, that's just fun for character shit.
Domination says, to the point I love Awesomer because they can give a variant racial trait where they learn two instead of one.
Hold on. Are you not wired to anything? You might be wired to something.
Domination says, but there are some languages you just can't learn, like Thieves' Cant or Druidic, unless something says you know it.
Okay, I cannot fully separate you from the wall. I tried playing... God, what are they called? Kenku at one point, and I tried playing it legitimately, where I could only repeat things I had heard, and you know, that was fun, but good God, was it a nightmare.
Domination says, the real way to play it, but yeah.
Hi, tree. Part of me wants to try it again, but like, I don't know, man. Like, it makes it real hard to like interact with the rest of the party.
Domination says also everyone I know who play have ignored the no creativity part.
Yeah, kind of have to, like, just to, like, stitch sentences together. Like, you can't play it as uncreative. Especially if you're playing them as like a rogue. Like, you need creativity for that shit. Okay, so if I just run...
Domination says on my terrifying burden I had already taken all the feats I actually cared about.
I think this is
Domination
good.
says so I was scrolling through the general feats to see what random stuff might be interesting. Domination says there was one that all it did was allow you to learn through it. Domination says it didn't even use a language.
Really, it's just like, this is the prerequisite for the language course.
Kenobi 2113 says I remember that character. Domination says yeah because only druids are supposed to know druidic. Domination says so just an awful feat, but I took it instantly.
Wait.
Domination says laughed it up with my two other players that it would literally never come up.
Okay, this is...
Domination says at no point would me knowing druidic be relevant.
See, that's the sort of thing you say and your DM just writes
says,
down.
Listen, taking feats for the bit is a charm that 5e lacks. Domination says oh he did know.
There.
Domination says didn't.
How do I get up you faster?
Domination says he didn't check our sheets ever unless something funky was happening.
That... No, I don't know about that.
Domination says he was pretty familiar with us three at this point.
Oh, I've cocked this up.
Domination says and ran multiple games.
Rip you. If your DM's familiar with the group's particular brand of bullshit, then...
Domination says that the main is sickness for sure.
How do I make you work?
Domination says anyways, we all got a kick out of me taking. Domination says it, fully expecting for me to forgive I had it and it never be relevant.
Let's move you, run up. So anyway, how did it become relevant?
Domination says literal next session, we come across a world tree and it starts to attack us with roots.
Perfect, good. No notes.
Damnation says we try Elvish, Sylvan. The Magna-Sickness says holy shit XD. Damnation says those don't work, so I say Druidic. Damnation says and the GM goes, you know Druidic.
No, goddammit, my perfectly crafted encounter. No.
Damnation says give him a chance to shout the crap beat work.
Nope. Please, God. Oh, I think we got this. I think we got this.
Damnation says and all three of us died with laughter as he looked up the feet.
Whew. Nailed it. How the fuck do I get out of here? This way. I love when shit comes together like that. That's just a ton of fun.
Damnation says we got the equivalent of a free drawing of the deck of many things out of that. Damnation says and a quest I think.
God, I wish I knew what I could do with cables.
Damnation says loved that GM but he burned himself out.
Yeah, that's unfortunately an all too common occurrence.
Damnation says our last campaign with him we ended up as gods.
I have never had a campaign get anywhere close to that. Like, I think my highest I ever got was like level 9.
Damnation says he'll let us make custom races, and then he also made a custom class builder. Damnation says that was me before that campaign.
Okay, can I upgrade any of this shit? No.
Damnation says anyways I made a stat stick character that was almost impossible to kill, and use a scythe.
Stat stick is...
Sickness says the dumbest thing I did in a campaign was underestimate how long I had till the final dungeon, so I yoked the party up from level 16 to 20 upon reaching that area. One guy then proceeded to absolutely clown on the final boss.
Ervil, if you're here, I think one of my favorite memories
The
was when
Sickness says it was hilarious.
me and my roommate basically held the main villain of the
Sickness says but Mac
session
was
just
the GM
underwater
and it
as
was
he
hilarious.
was eaten by sharks and piranhas. What am I doing here? Collect evidence. Move at least 3 of the heavy barrels to the escape boat. Okay.
Damnation says it was also a mythic campaign on top of the custom stuff XD. The Magnasignus says, listen, the fishes need their treats too. I don't blame you for that shit.
I was a swashbuckler rogue, and my roommate was a spore druid, so like we were really just helping the local wildlife. We did feel a little like villains in the moment, though.
Damnation says, Max, are you familiar with Wrath of the Righteous campaign?
I need to recollect.
Kenobi2113 says, oh god, that's right, lol. The Magnasignus says, I played the video game version of it. The Magnasignus says, Wrath of the Righteous, I mean.
Gently, carefully.
Damnation says, so for reference for our final fight in it, the Locust Lord was a sub-boss in it.
Easy does it. With the tenderest of care. I don't have a gun. An error has occurred in planning. I will be back. Yeah, Aravel, I felt kind of bad about it, but I would honestly love to do just Rot and Blade on a stealth adventure. Gently. Let's find a gun. Give Myth firearms. I can be trusted. Okay, no, there's a better, no. I think there are better ways. Where can the myth get a gun?
Kenobi2113 says, I think my favorite DD moment was either when Tyranno caught the lightning and killed a dragon, or when the Star Wars crew killed a great dragon.
I remember the talking to lightning story. I was not present for that, but I remember it.
Magnasignus says, I remember the talk to lightning thing that came up on stream 160.
That's hooch. Give Myth firearm, please.
Kenobi2113 says, yeah, exactly, lol.
Blowtorch I will take. So it seems like at least the blowtorch is in the same spot, which means probably everything is. Yes. Okay. Alright, so I just need to find one of the gun batteries, and that should have some pistol ammo. Is shit in there. How does Myth get in without wasting precious resources? Pipe bombs are not a
The
precious
Magnacyclus
resource.
says running Lancer has been a fun time, because while its combat system is more on tactical stuff, flavor-wise it's incredibly funny, incredibly fast.
This was just more pipe bombs. God damn it. Well, now I know. Honestly, if I were to play again, I'd either go... Well, I'm just thinking in terms of 5e, since that's the one I'm most familiar with. I'd probably go, like, Life Domain Cleric or Phantom Rogue again, because both of those just seem like a ton of fun.
2113 says the Great Dragon story was just a chapter in a bigger arc, but it has a lot of fun, cool moments. I can explain on the next Team Tuesday.
Oh yeah, go for it.
The Magnacyclus says like a couple weeks back, Minime's mech was able to parry the big sword of a boss encounter and get him to cleave one of his own buggies with it.
See, Lancer just sounds ripe for some Metal Gear Solid Rising type shenanigans.
The Magnacyclus says Myth.
Yeah. Yeah, hi.
The Magnacyclus says Myth, I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, huh? Did you fight a robot Senator Armstrong already?
The
Is that?
Magnacyclus says Lancer has a mech that can literally just berate in Metal Gear Rising.
Good. Perfect. As God intended.
The Magnacyclus says it's called the Ecluse.
Honor Guard, I don't think that's quite right. Thing I want easier, right? Don't tell me. God damn it. Thing I wanted was out here the whole time. Okay. Myth might be an idiot.
The Magnacyclus says there are also two mechs that can easily have Senator Armstrong vibes. Damnation says Mags had a typo, it's called the Atlas.
Carefully, gently. 30-point turn, here we go. We're just ablating parts of the boat that we don't need. There we go. There we go. Easy does it.
The Magnacyclus says there's also a mech that's just the Doomslayer. It even comes with the super shotgun.
Now, I didn't realize Mags had a typo, but I kind of figured he meant to what he meant to say, so I just figured it was Honor Guard fucking up. Okay, I need to bring you closer. like the idea of bringing you any closer.
The Sickness says I'm used to close the game company that I forget the actual name. Atlas has an A in it.
That is fair. Okay. Save. Drop. Hey, you know, that actually worked out a lot better than I was expecting it to. This is going perfectly. Where the fuck do I need to take this? Around the corner. Okay.
The Sickness says also, Myth, have you ever wanted to be able to look at an enemy and decide I like it's to attack of opportunity that dude with a shotgun the side of his head? The Sickness says Lancer can enable that.
That does sound like a good time, yes. I need to put you... where exactly? Further upriver. Okay. God, I really want to try out the Phantom Rogue in actual play. There's so much cool shit it can do in theory, but like the level unlocks are all fucked up.
The Sickness says there's a mech that I lovingly refer to as a heavily fortified 5G tower because it's this big bulky protective beast but has sensor range comparable to some of the dedicated attacking mechs.
Easy. So, AWACS, but with a AC-130 armament? Or, no, that wouldn't be protective so much as vomiting firepower. Perfect. Very gently.
The Sickness says it's more like if a Metal Gear had a shotgun, pile bunker, and good Wi-Fi.
Excellent. Good. Look, you need that Wi-Fi for streaming the tunes. Okay, that's...
The Sickness says and could also become ungovernable to damage beyond the range of its shotgun's ability to ventilate enemies. Damnation says, man Myth, you are going to make want to replay Act 7 with a guns only run again.
You're welcome. God, we need to finish Ace Combat 7 on stream. I know we started it, and Tyranno really enjoyed it. And hey, they announced AC8 at the Game Awards, so we'll see.
The Sickness says there is an wax-ass mech in Lancer. It's called the Teraxacum and it looks like a giant flying mecha shrimp. Domination says Myth, I'm worried about Arcade though. Domination says the trailer didn't show the most important thing.
What is the trailer missing? Is it dog PNG? Because I also felt that missing presence.
Domination says JPG dog.
Hell yeah!
Domination says
Same
yes.
brain cell. I kind of got the PNG character vibe from some of it. Oh. Huh. 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 Home with that. Huh. Huh. Can I swim down? I don't think so. Alright, let's quick load. Try this again, but with a different boat.
But Kenobi 2113 says that's not a problem, isn't it?
Only if you don't have the power to rewind time, which thankfully I have mastered. So this boat, useless to me. We're just going to park it out of the way, somewhere safe. Easy does it. There we go. Now this boat.
Legiminami says I am here fashionably late, it was their time.
Hello, Minami. Welcome. We've been chatting tabletops.
Legiminami says ah, fun.
Now, Mags, is there any way I could get the PNG cutout of a dog in Lancer? Because that would just really complete the AC Lancer crossover that I need.
The Magnacygnus says yes.
Perfect. Love it. No notes. I'm just gonna very...
Legiminami says I think the oldest tabletop books I own are a copy of T. Cadlicus and Dinosaurs Tabletop and the starter box for Albedo.
I don't know that I've heard of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Okay. Things are going to go
Legiminami says
better.
cause my dad was playing tabletops from like second ed D&D dropping when he was in junior high. The Magnacygnus says it wouldn't even be hard to justify, as long as you don't mind the JPG dog talking to you. Legiminami says he had a good collection.
You know, actually, I want to... I'm going to lose game audio
But
for a
Kenobi
second.
2113 says you could also just have it be the custom cosmetic thing lol. The Magnasignus says, Max, why would the JPG dog be talking? Don't worry about it, :D.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up.
Hello, says Ace
No,
But the
I
name
just
says, why
want-
wouldn't the .jpg dog be talking to you is the better question.
I just want to
The
find the
Magnasignus
actual...
says, see, Minimi gets it.
I just want to find a good video of it, that's all. Copy. Is this going to have the cutscene? Well, it's got someone reacting in it. We'll just mute them. Where? Let's put you over here. Because I don't know how many of you, other than Dama, actually know what we're talking about. Window capture. Add source. New source.
The Magnasignus says, I certainly don't, :D.
Where are you? Discord, Firefox. You. Alright, it's just going to be muted, but... Behold, a static PNG of a dog inserted into the cutscene of Ace Combat 7.
Damnation says, look at his perfection.
Oh, come on, cut back to the dog, goddamn you. Really? It's just right here? Yeah, we're not going to animate a dog, we're just going to grab a PNG and just placed it as a
Damnation
sprite.
says, yeah, I think it shows up only here.
Which, I mean, that's fair. Like, okay, we need a golden retriever for all of 2 seconds of this cutscene. Just crop out a PNG.
Damnation says, and not for long, so I get why they were like, fuck it. The Magnasignus says that is indeed just a standee of a golden retriever.
It's okay, there's heat haze from the tarmac. That makes it look like the dog's moving somewhat. And you're telling me it can talk to me. Mags, that sounds great.
The
I'm all
Magnasignus says
in.
at least they didn't make it tween.
Alright, let's get rid of you and get back into the game.
The Magnasignus says it would become a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Oh, I love game dev shortcuts. Perfect, perfect. Alright, we need one more. Where do we want to grab it from? I like this big fuck off building. That sounds like fun. Wait, there's another one? Oh, there's one right up there. I want to check that out.
Damnation says it's not the same as encountering it with no context though, where it's on screen just long enough and isn't the focal point so you think to yourself, wait, what was up with that dog?
Oh. Hold on.
Damnation says, and then on second viewing you watch for it and realize.
Damn.
Damnation says, oh, that's just a fucking JPG or PNG, but why?
Ah, I love it. And it's just in the middle of this melodramatic cutscene about Gundam, but for fighter planes. Up, give Myth shotgun. Myth loves shotgun. More shotgun for Myth, please. Alright, where is the next one? You in here? Down there. Oh, that looks like a pain in the ass to move. Or maybe not. That was easy to move. Oh, fuck. More ads. Get up, stretch, hydrate, do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna continue fucking around in here.
The Magnus says, oh no, the ad dimension has attacked me.
Mags, I'm sorry. They came out of nowhere. Man, who ran that boat?
Kenobi 2113 says we must fight back. Vladimir says the ad dimension snuck up. But Kenobi 2113 says exclamation point RPG. Vladimir says Streamer Wars F5 at Dominion Strikes Back.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Why did the RPG not launch? Hey, RPG? You are connected, right? Twitch, connected. Dungeon entry open. Excuse me? That's not what I typed, Twitch. I just did RPG. Why is the RPG busted?
But Kenobi 2113 says exclamation point RPG.
I am relaunching the RPG. Okay, RPG should be working now. That was weird. Hey, Airville, you should be good to RPG. We are back. The RPG function was just busted for some reason, but it should be working now. Let's see. Up to the right. What the hell were we talking about before the ad snuck up on us? Oh, I want to make an ad alert that's just a clip of someone screaming.
JPG Dogs and Lancer.
I just want to get a clip of someone from one of the series screaming, "It's a Gundam," but replace the word Gundam with "ad." I think that'd be fun. Above me still.
The Magnacygnus says that'd be pretty great.
What? An ad? Can you run a friend? Carefully, gently. I also want to change the resubscribe message to Anthony from Other M saying "Remember me" with the animated gif of his visor opening and closing repeatedly. But that's just a personal desire. That boat will do nicely.
And Kenobi 2113 says I almost did a spit take.
Remember me? Carefully. Gently. Easy does it. With the lightest of touches, we just swing the boat ass around. Oh, almost. Carefully. You know, looking at it, carefully, almost. There we go. There we go. And we just bring you up here. That's great. Oh, I
And
can-
Kenobi 2113 says it's a ad. What an ad question mark. Fire all missiles. No effect question mark.
God damn it, that'd be perfect. Okay, okay. I need you to chill, Barrel. Almost. Almost. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Then we lower. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Then we lower some more. Get. Perfect. Love it. And we cable you here. Good. We raise the gate. Where's the last one? Way over there? We got another boat for that. Oops. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I thought the little mast would have less give than the rock. You know, we live and we learn. Just need to make a very gentle turn without hitting anything. We're good. We're good.
Nobi 21
We're
37,
good.
do you mean we won't fit?
We're good. You can't even see the damage. We're fine. Everything's good. Where the fuck am I taking this? Right over there. Okay. The heavy barrels are definitely secured in back. Cargo has not shifted. We're good. Okay. Perfect. Then just lift you up. And just lift you up. Perfecto. And the last one's just right over there. Awesome. Guys, we're gaming. And our boat is looking great. Alright, where is this last one? Just right up in here. It says I'm on the same level as it. Nope, that's... Come here. Hi, friend. I need you out of the way. Let's just take care of that. No one will be the wiser. There, it's like I was never here. And boop. You out of my way. You join me on the dock. Alright, you are looking a little worse for wear. So we're just going to put you right over here, out of the way, nice and safe. Just want to make sure I'm parking you correctly. That's looking good. You, my trusty steed, who has never let me down and I will never betray, you will carry us to victory. Well, you do have a bit of a hole in you. Turn this way. Nope. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Just go ahead and save it. Just go ahead and load it. Just have a little boarding ramp this time. Just come on. Come on. Perfect. There we go. And we just drive it right over here. This will be an easy 100% level. Lower you. Pick you up. And just like that, this level is 100% complete. I might have wedged the boat. That's fine. It's fine. Just gonna... First try.
The Mechanicus says easy game for babies.
Who wants a beer?
Oh, thank you,
Get
Arable.
Chewbacca a beer.
Kenobi 2113 says good clockin'.
Alright, you have a good one, Arable. Thanks for swinging by. Barrel secured ship to Voxel at this very moment. I just have one last thing to ask before you can return home. There is already a shortage of blue tide, and if we manage to cut supply chain off this key ingredient, we could keep it off the shelves until I have a case. You didn't hear this from me, but causing a bit of havoc at the Muratori operation would probably do the trick. The guards must have already noticed your visit by now, so you might want to stay out of sight. Oh, no. But this has been so chill thus far. Avoid the guard helicopter. Oh, Christ. Oh, it's already here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Destroy at least 4 targets. Avoid helicopter. That helicopter. Hey, buddy. I need you to chill the fuck out. Yay. Let's think about this logically. I think, if anything, I want to start over here and work my way around. God, this helicopter is on my ass, though. Actually, I'm curious. How much effort does it take to break this? Cool. Not much effort at all. Excellent. Hey, friend. Oh, I kind of needed you to pierce the target for me.
Like the Satanist says, poke with stick and it'll pop like a balloon.
Okay, so good news, I did bait it into exploding the thing. Bad news. I'm thinking maybe it would be better to just... Boop. And then get the fuck out of Dodge. No, you don't see me. I need you to fuck off. Next one is thus ways across the bridge. Okay. Pipe bomb. That's not a cave. Okay, okay. We're learning. We're learning. We're learning. Hey, could you open the door for me? Yeah, like this. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you. This is a prison cell. I feel like we learned that before. Okay. Ow, ow. Okay. Ow. First of all, very rude. Leave me the fuck alone, please. Oh, hey. Cable. That doesn't help me. Oh, you dick! I needed that! Yeah. As long as you don't actually have line of sight on me, I'm good. Okay, how do I get back up there? Like this. Wood planks, not super helpful. Ah, fuck you. Cease! Yeah. Hey, pipe bombs. Hey, buddy. If you could pop this for me, that would be great. I'm here! Shoot me! That's two. That's not... Okay. I need you to no longer see me. Alright, so there's one straight... How? I don't need cable, I need... Gone. You will do if I can. Ha! That'll do. Okay. Next ones are all the way. Nope. Ow. Those are elusive. This is not a way I can go. Sir, I need you to circle some other way. Okay. Nope. This is not what I need. Okay. We can breathe in here. Hey, shotgun. Alright, so... That's quick save. That's quick low. we go. Next is in this building. Where's stairs? Worm stairs. Stairs exterior. With no want stairs exterior. Piece of shit. Piss. Oh, it's just right up there? Hey, I got... Hi up! Did I miss? Where is it? It's just this tank, right? That got it! Okay. It's over in this building. The store will open. The store did not open. Ah, perfect. Okay, where's the last one? Oh, way over there. Okay. You know, let's... I am curious. That's not going to be a thing. It's going to be in here. What? Hey, buddy. Should be able to just shoot it from here, I think. This okay. Okay. Now my escape is straight thus ways. I wish I had a boat here. Okay, Myth, with your big brain, how are you going to make this work? Hey, brain, we're not going in the right direction yet. We need to work on that. Okay, so that way. Perfect. Just gonna hopscotch right over. Let's get into cover. Wanna go. Yep. Right there. So we're gonna go. Not this way. This way's all wall. Okay. We have learned. We have learned. Just gonna sit here, recover some health. Quick save. And we're just gonna swim for it. There's no way they'll see us all the way over here. Easy game. Un favor. Buenos dias. Mi trabajo isla estocástica. Mi no lots. Necesito un favor. Grande problema with Senor de la Droga. Idioto. Gotcha, gotcha. Necesito venganza. Gotcha. Quiero la yacht grande en agua desmacir, por favor. Okay, so blow up big yacht. Gotcha.
Legiminemi says Sigliat colon D.
I think I can understand Spanish. One of the workers has spotted your activities. She's having problems with her boss and wants revenge. Yeah, I think I can assist with that. I'm great at this sort of thing. Tis that the yacht? Tis. Alright, so I think if we can find where the bombs were stashed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, yes, gun will help. Quick save. So I only have 3 shots at this. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Hiya? Well, that is a start. And honestly, let's just get over there and see if there's anything worth looting before we really have at it. Oh yes, cable will help. Alright, so we fucked up the ass of the yacht. Any valuables you want to give to Myth? cannot drive the yacht. Unless... I cannot drive the yacht. Double unless... Come, friend. We will have such joyous adventures together. I think you'll love being in the center of this tightly woven archipelago. Easy does it. Gently now. Away. There's some explosives up there. Those will be nice. Come, friend. I have ever so much to show you. No, that would be crazy. Oh good, more cable. Love it. Oops. Oops. Anything I can... Shotgun. Let's go on a further tour. This way, friend. We're on an adventure. I'm sure you'll fit. This way, let's go. Uh-huh, gently. Easy does it. Carefully. Almost there. Almost.
The Mechanic says that we can buff out the scratches if it doesn't. The Mechanic says it'll be fine.
Gently. Easy now. And you're good.
Lodiminami says oh no, free him. Lodiminami says Asters, free her. The Mechanic says flawless. Lodiminami says ships are hers.
Alright, let me... You know what, Minami? Just for you. Oh, we saved way back here, huh?
Lodiminami says don't give a fuck about the yacht but your loyal boat.
Oh no, I get you. Alright, so I just am going to need a gun. A gun. Oh, the guns were over here, weren't they? There's a shotgun up ahead. We're fine. Alright, so we just need to detach here and here once we're done. Come, friend! A world of adventure awaits. We just love tight cornering here. Oh, almost. You've got this. Easy does it. See, you fit just fine. Alright, let's go find our shotgun. If I were a shotgun, where would I have found it last time? These are wooden planks. Carefully. Now, I had shotguns before this, didn't I? There you are. Okay. Quick save. And we just need to pull her into port right over here. Gently. Easy does it. Excuse me. Perfect. And our boat is fine. It's like it was never even here. How the hell do we get out of here? Just straight this way. I think we've done a lot of good work here today. We helped an employee get revenge on their overbearing manager. We saved our loyal tugboat. these are fancy stairs. Ah, all in a day's work.
The Magnasatus says, and off we go into the sunset.
It's beautiful.
The Magnasatus says, having spotted some jerk with his stupid boat.
I heard you did a good job. I'd like to think so too. Let's head back home. This was a great vacation. We got a new toy. Oh, it's so snowy here. Ooh. I miss the sun already. Open. Just put our luggage away. What did we get? Blue. Oh. Oh, I have become speed. I see. And
The
you
Magnasatus
are
says, zoomies.
a hunting rifle. Perfect. Let's upgrade the fuck out of this. Definitely more bottles. 6 seconds each. Cool. You only get more rounds? Alright. See, I need a sturdy vehicle. Cool. Frustrum Canal. Yeah, okay. Military truck got stuck in the canal. We need to bring the vehicle parts to the escape vehicle. What's the catch? There's gotta be some sort of catch. Also, goddamn, this game is gorgeous. Oh, two of the parts are on. They're all on boats, huh? Huh. Huh. This is not the best. All the boats are facing the wrong way. piss. First of all, off with you. Don't want none of that shit. That's an issue. That's a real issue. How is this? Perfect. Come on, friends. Up you get. You got some pull to you.
The Magnosickness says
you
you only
kidding
got
me?
one of the mid.
Warning! Warning!
Now the problem. Okay. Okay.
The Magnosickness says or not HMM.
Physics got in my way,
The
but
Magnosickness says it's a struggle.
I think if I can connect the first in the chain and the last in the chain and drag from both ends, that should be fine. Oh yeah, this place is all sorts of fucked up from the hurricane, huh? Problem is
Warning!
getting them
Warning!
up over the bridge afterwards, but we'll figure that out. Okay, let's start with a save this time.
Warning! Warning!
Okay. Come on, there we go. Now the question is, how do we get them up there?
The Magnosickness says command error and volume. Success.
Alright, ad starts in 5 seconds. Get up, stretch, hydrate, do what you gotta do. We'll be back in 3.
The Magnosickness says alright, honor guard does that.
Fuck. We'll just chill for the 2 minutes before I implement my daring plan. Yeah, okay. Well, that's how you chose to work. I couldn't go for a shorter cable length. That's rather annoying. Let's check what the deal is with you. Oh. You out of the way. You out of the way. Perfect. Good. So you can go through water just fine. We are back. All right. Once we get into town, things are going to be a bit difficult. But I think I have a plan for getting some of this stuff over the bridge. Spoilers, it involves the shotgun. Alright. Let's see if we just gently boop and boop. God, I'm a genius. And we can just drive these straight back home. Okay. Gently. Oops. Easy does it. Turn. Good. Good. Turn. Good. Good. Everything's fine. Good. We're good. Just need to give it a little bit of a run up. Hi-up. Almost. Nearly there. Almost. Making progress, and we're free. Small mistake might have been made, but we'll correct it. Just need to back up. Okay, see, the problem we're running into here is that this truck exists and appears to be dead. But this is a solvable problem. That judicious use of explosives can correct. See, this is looking much better already. Much like with a beached whale, sometimes the only thing for it is dynamite. That looks good. What are we hung up on?
The Magnacidus says I don't think that's how that works, but you're the expert here, so I'll defer to you.
I am the one wearing the hard hat. Just need to corner a little sharper. Almost. There we go. And just like that, it's one objective done. Now, how do we solve the other objectives? I wouldn't mind those floating tires. They just do that sometimes. There appears to be some debris in the road. You.
The Katniss says I made it.
Hello, bestie. Welcome. Glad to have you.
Wombat says I'm here.
Hello, Wombat. Welcome. Alright, so I think if we just get rid of this, there we go. We can just cross this bridge that definitely looks like it's meant for heavy vehicles. and not trains. Yeah, see? Easy. Now we just park this on this very solid hunk of land.
Legiminati says to be fair. Legiminati says trains are heavy vehicles.
Carefully, gently. Okay. We can work with this. Oh, hurt by cold water. Good to know. Okay.
The Katniss says gently.
How do we solve?
But says I don't think you can park there.
How do we solve for this? This looks like it's got plenty of torque. It's okay. We are evolving our strategies as we go. Seems we have another beached whale situation. 1 second. That was a pipe bomb, not a regular bomb. It's just... Hup. Anything else in the way? Okay. Let us assess. What we need is right here. In the water, don't want that. Oh, hey, we have nitroglycerin. That won't... I'm sure I can find a use for that. Yup. Okay.
The Katniss says that water looks a tad chilly.
Only a tad. We'll make it work. Just need to bring our heavy-duty forklift to the work site. Yes, there we go. Carefully. Gently does it. Easy. Then we lower the tines. Perfect. Okay. All right. I'm going to just attach to you. And attach to you. Oh, I could drive this? Man, I fucked up. Let's lift.
The Katniss says drive it.
Back up. Back up. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Everything is going exactly as I intended. How are you? It only has front wheels. I think what it needs is back wheels. And I think I know where to find some. Let's just detach the cables. Gently, there we go. Let's save because I like where we're at right now. This is good. Oh, there is a post in our way. Come here, friend. Hiya. Gently. Carefully. Alright, where is the next piece? Oh, well, that's just perfect. Oops. Just need to make a 3-point turn. There we go. Ah, there appears to be something else in my way. That water might be an issue. But you, though. Okay. Support legs. Cool. So let's turn you all the way around. Gently. Careful now. Wouldn't want to scratch anything. Especially not those explosive canisters. Then we deploy the support legs. Perfect.
The Katniss says perfect.
And using this, we lower. Turn. Lower. Hook. Raise. Perfect. Perfect. All is going according to Keikaku. That looks great. Water is a bit chilly. Okay, just boop. Yeah, we don't need any of this. That's looking better already. Raise. Can I extend it further? Yes, I can. Then I'd lower. Perfect. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Just as the game designers intended. And we can unhook, raise. Yes, this worked flawlessly. Then yeet you. Yeah, here.
The Magnasagnus says 10 out of 10 planning.
Just bring in our forklift. Just bring in our forklift. Like, there's still parts of a dead whale over here. Let me get rid of that. There we go. That should be fine. Sir. Sir. Beautiful. Now we just move this out of the way. There. Now we should be free to drive forward. Perfect. Carefully. Easy does it. Lower the tines. up. Reversing seems to be an issue. But we'll get there. Carefully. It seems to be gaining on us. That is a building. Easy does it. Easy does it. Think. Nope. Carefully. Nope. Nope. Where is my blowtorch? There we go. Just detach that. That. Nope, 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 nope. My friend, you're going the wrong way. Sir? No, I need you to go the other way. Other way. Yes, this is where we need you to go. Okay, how do I rectify this? Very carefully. Just need to squeeze through here. No, sir, you're going the wrong way again. Okay. I'm just going to push you ever so gently in the proper direction. No, sir. I need you to rotate. Not like that. The other way, in fact, I need you to be facing. Perhaps this will work. This is not working. Okay, we just need to give it a little tug. Then it should sort itself out. Excuse me. Gently. This is fine, actually. There we go. Alright, so if we attach thus to thus, and thus to thus, then we go forward. That looks more or less accurate. This looks healthy. Oh, hold on. snow in the way. Let me clear that out. There we go. We just drive through the carcass of the dead whale. Hook left.
The kitten says smooth as butter.
And we pull. And we just hook it right. My God, it's coming together beautifully. Then we just floor it. Oh. No, sir. Come back.
The Magnacycnus says flawless no modes.
No. I need you to go thus ways. Thus ways. Yeet. There's a ladder in here? What up top? No, wait. Not worth it. Job to do. Okay. Cable. Boop to boop. Boop to boop. Then we just floor it, and we are
you
good.
make me wanna try this game. It looks so fun.
And Bessie, as
Jack
soon
85,863 says, did you know you CSN get nods?
I am
The Magnacycnus says, easy game, let's go.
I am presently playing as
Jack
Samus,
85,863 says, can asterisk.
and I did find the lightning gun mod. Yes. But this is my first time playing through, so I'm trying to like keep the mods to a minimum for my first run. But I'm gonna go fucking ham on mods once I beat the campaign. Also, welcome, Jack. You have unfortunately caught me right at the end
Jack
of the stream.
85,863 says, get to the Boeing 737 nod.
That sounds amazing. And I will definitely be checking that out as soon as I clear the campaign. Bestie, Ticket. The devs are working on a multiplayer update for this, and we should definitely play together as soon as it drops, because goddamn am I having a lot of fun with this.
The kitten says exclamation point bestie.
Oh, it's so spooky. Spooky. Oh.
Unfortunately, that is the end of our 3-hour stream. I want to thank everyone
Says right, the bestie power is the spooky XD.
for stopping by. This was a ton of fun.
Jack 85,863 says if you destroy this building, get the nod.
Oh, don't you worry. I will be grabbing that mod as soon as I'm done today. Tyranno, we still don't know if he's going to be streaming Monday, Tuesday. I will talk with Arable and Jay about doing some Team Tuesday stuff. But worst case scenario, you'll see me back here next Saturday at noon Pacific for more of this. Thank you all for swinging by. I really appreciate it. But unfortunately, it
The
is
Magnacycnus says later //
Crover.